と一緒に遊べるっていうのがすごく楽しいです。
It's amazing that Japan finally had a Go Fest because this is where it all originated.
I love coming to a completely different culture, getting to see that we're still walking around doing the same thing. That's probably the highlight for me.
すごく楽しいです。いろんなエリアでいろんなポケモンが出て、珍しいポケモンとか色違いとかも取れたので、すごく楽しかったです。
Well, the shiny Pokemon are awesome. Like, I love to just click on a Pokemon and be like, oh, I got a shiny, you know? It's like the best feeling. I didn't think a mobile game could be so interactive and there's so much can be done. It's just something you can do on your phone like anytime. It's like, oh, just open my Pokemon Go app and just start playing like anywhere you're at.
I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more.
Alright y'all, good morning, and good morning. So, I'm back again with another video, back again with another video. So when you see this gorgeous and handsome face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Ultra Bonus unlock here in Pokemon Go. So with that being said, yeah, this is going to be straight, sweet, and to the point. Yeah, this video is going to be real short. Because, well, Niantic only released half of the information that regards this Ultra Bonus unlock, and the rest is going to be revealed on August 20th, which is next Tuesday. So without further ado, guys, we're not going to jump into this video now, but we're going to jump into this video right now. Let's go. Alright trainers, welcome to the Ultra Bonus Unlock for 2019. So, now that Go Fest has finally ended, and it ended a couple days ago, now we're going to get into what the Ultra Bonus Unlock has to offer. Now, this is a lot to read right here, but this is basically, and I'm going to sum it up. Basically what it has to do with is, you know, all of the attendees and all of the fun that everyone's had, you know, throughout the event. The research breakthroughs, the quests, the highs and the lows, and just everybody having fun overall. That's basically what all this is. But basically, I'm doing this because if you look all the way down here, you see everybody having fun. I'm just summing everything up. And I'm not going to really read through all of this because none of this actually matters. What matters is the actual bonus unlock itself. So, let's get into that now. Alright, so basically here it says Professor Willow's Global Challenge Ultra Bonus Unlock. So, I'm going to read you from Pokemon Go Live, which is Niantic's website, and I'm going to also read from Pokemon Go Hub, so you can really get the idea of what's really going on for this Global Challenge Ultra Bonus Unlock. So, it says, congratulations trainers, with all your hard work and successfully completing Sparks, Blanche's, and Candela's challenges, you've unlocked the Ultra Bonus. Now, we're excited to announce that this year you will have 3 weeks of bonuses, which is already crazy within itself because we have a lot of other events coming up. And we're going to be talking about that also in today's video right after this. So, stay tuned for that. Anyhow, it says, while we can't share all the details yet, we'd like to give you the dates for when the bonuses will arrive. Trainers can expect exciting Pokemon and eggs and raids, as well as a special bonus each week. Now, we're going to jump into week 1. So, for week 1, September 2nd at 1 p.m. PDT, which is 4 p.m. our time, to September 9th to 1 p.m. Trainers can enjoy a chance to work on their Johto Pokedex while exploring and raiding. Put on your walking shoes as Pokemon never before seen and eggs in Pokemon Go will be hatching during this time. So if you are still working on your Johto Pokedex, this is the best time for you to ever do this. It's kind of like last year. So anyway, with week 2, it's September 9th at 1 p.m. Same thing, just different date, to September 16th at 1 p.m. PDT. Pokemon from across the globe will join in the celebration this week, along with a special appearance by a mythical Pokemon that will be available to challenge and raids. Now, the mythical Pokemon can either be Manaphy, Fion, because remember these Pokemon was never released. You have Shaman, Jirachi. Some people are even saying Darkrai, but I don't even know if Darkrai is considered mythical. I doubt it's actually mythical. It's not. I believe it's legendary or something like that. But anyway, we still have a lot of Pokemon that we need to get out there that needs to be released, such as Kecleon, also to be added on with that. Yeah, so basically we're going to get into week 3. So September 16, 2019 at 1 p.m. PDT to September 23rd, 2019 at 1 p.m. PDT. Unusual Pokemon. Now this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to let you guys know what I'm thinking after I read this. So it says unusual Pokemon will be appearing in the wild during this week. Noteworthy opponents are coming to raids too. Now over the course of the event, you may also be able to add some Pokemon to your Kanto Pokedex that previously eluded you in the part of the world. Venture out to take on challenges and make discoveries. As always, happy exploring trainers. Stay tuned for more on August 20th. Now, with that being said, let's get into this. So, basically, what I'm thinking is that when they say Pokemon that's eluded you in your part of the world, I'm guessing maybe at some point they're going to probably bring regionals to this event. Now it says to your part of the world, so I'm guessing they're gonna, like I said, they're gonna bring maybe like Kangaskhan, Farfetch, Heracross, something like that, because those are regionals. And they're gonna probably, like they did for Thanksgiving a couple years back, they released Farfetch out into the wild globally. So they might be doing that with with this here. This is already a ton of hype. And if you look at the bottom, it says stay tuned for more details on August 20th. Now, August 20th is next Tuesday, so we're going to actually be giving more information to what this global unlock really has to offer. I'm also thinking that there might be, Niantic might be releasing some unknown or something like that, because at the beginning it says unusual Pokemon, unusual, unknown, like, this is just a take it with a grain of salt type thing. So yeah, so basically we're going to have to wait till August 20th to wait for everything to be exposed, so we'll know what's going on. And find out where we have to actually be. And yeah, this is just a lot to like really take in, because there's more I have to read after this. And yeah, so these are a lot of events already within itself for these 3 weeks. So now let's jump into the end of this. Alright, so it says thank you trainers, we couldn't have done this without you. The conclusion of Pokemon Go Fest Yokohama wraps up the 3rd and final Pokemon Go Fest of 2019, but we're not done yet. Keep your eyes peeled for news of upcoming events. Until then, let's get out and go, the Pokemon Go team. Now, it's funny that they said that they're not done yet, because remember when I talked about there's another event coming up? Well, after I got off work a couple of hours later, there was another event announced, and yeah, it was basically the water festival that everyone was talking about. So, we're going to get into that also right now. Trainers, now, basically, I was going to get into the water festival, but not just yet. I forgot to mention one other thing, too. They're hinting at Gen 5, because if you look at it, at the beginning of every sentence, it starts with a letter from Unova, and it spells out Unova, so, which is the Gen 5 region. So, basically, unusual, that's a U. Pokemon will be appearing in the wild during this week. Noteworthy, that's the N. Opponent are coming to raids too. Over, which that's the O. The course of the event you may also be able to add some Pokemon to your Kanto Pokedex that previously eluded you in the part of the world. V, Venture, Unova, out to take on challenges and make discoveries. As always, and the A from as, that's the N. That's the A for the end of Unova. Happy exploring, trainers. Now, basically, I'm gonna put a post somewhere on screen, and you can. It's basically circled, so you can basically just read it yourself. But yeah, it spells out Unova, and so Pokemon, well, not Pokemon Go, but Niantic is actually hinting at a Gen 5 release, and basically it's gonna be released sometime between this month and next month, most likely on August 20th, because they said more events, even though Gen 5 is not an event, but we're gonna probably get more events once we get to August 20th. But during September is probably going to be the release of Gen 5. So guys, with that being said, now we get into the Water Festival, so stay tuned for that. Alright trainers, so basically we're going to talk about the Pokemon Go Water Festival of this year. So basically, we already know what it is, so I'm not going to read what it is. Basically we're going to skip to the part where it says where the event runs and, you know, starts and everything like that. So anyway, the event runs from Friday, August 23rd until Friday, August 30th. Now that's a whole week at 1 p.m. PDT, which is 4 p.m. For us. And it features 2 new shinies, Shiny Carvanha and Shiny Barboach, which it can evolve into Shiny Sharpedo and Shiny Whiscash. Yeah, so Kingler and Crawdaunt will be able to learn Crab Hammer, and that's a water type charge attack that is newly available in Pokemon Go. Now, in addition to the regular bonuses, water type Pokemon like Blastoise, Vaporeon, Lapras, and more will appear in raids. Now, on Wednesday, August 28, 2019, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time, you'll be able to encounter Uxie, Mesprit, or Azelf in 5-star raids in their respective regions. Alright trainers, so basically just know that even though the event starts on Friday, August 23rd, keep in mind that Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie will actually re-debut on Wednesday, August the 28th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. So that's only for 1 hour. And then after that, it's back to the regular Tier 5 raids along with this Water Festival. Alright, now we talk about the event bonuses. So, basically, it's 2 times Hatch Candy. If you have a water type Pokemon as your buddy, the distance to earn buddy candy will be halved. Now, the features water type Pokemon like Magikarp, Wooper, Whelmer, and more will appear more frequently in the wild. So now, the following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild around water. So you have to actually go to bodies of water, streams, whatever, to actually get these Pokemon. So, or at least an increased spawn of these Pokemon. But anyhow, Wartortle, Poliwhirl, Seeking, Lapras, Quillfish. Don't forget Lapras can also be shiny. Quillfish, Mantine, Lotad can be shiny. Feebas can be shiny. Piplup, Weasel, and Finian. Now, Squirtle and Poliwag can also be shiny as well. Alright, so water type Pokemon will hatch more often from eggs also. Now, Kingler and Crawdaunt will be able to learn Crab Hammer, as I stated earlier, a water type charge attack that is newly available in Pokemon Go. And if you manage to surf the waves of luck, you might encounter Shiny Carvanha or Shiny Barboach. Now, these are what the shinies look like. I've actually mentioned this, just like I mentioned Sneasel, Shiny Sneasel, and it came true. I mentioned Shiny Psyduck, and it came true. And now I mentioned Shiny Carvanha, and it came true. I never mentioned Shiny Barboach, although I did look it up. And when I looked it up, I was pretty impressed with the shiny variant. Also, it also came true. So that's pretty crazy. I've noticed that a lot of shinies that I think about ends up coming true. But anyway, let's get into the raids. Alright, so the water type Pokemon like Blastoise, Vaporeon, Lapras, and more will appear in raids. So you'll have more of a chance to get your shiny Lapras if you haven't already. On Wednesday, August 28th, 2019, from 6 p.m. Yeah, I just mentioned that. You already know about that, so we don't have to go through that again. So we're going to talk about the water types that can be shiny. Alright, so we prepared a list of water type Pokemon that can be shiny. Now, most of these Pokemon will have increased spawns during the Water Festival, making it an ideal opportunity for shiny checking and grabbing 1 or 2 new shinies. But keep in mind that the chance for a wild shiny encounter is 1 in 450, which means every 450 Pokemon, at least one of those Pokemon that you captured that can be shiny will be shiny, regardless of the event. So just because it's in pre-spawns doesn't mean you're gonna get a shiny right off the back, because the counter is still 1 in 450. Now, Carvanha and Barboach will likely have boosted shiny rates during the event. So those are the only two that's gonna have boosted, or should have boosted, shiny counterparts. So try to get your shiny Carvanha and shiny Barboach, and yeah, but the rest should have the typical odds. Now, in order to keep the chart size smaller, and we haven't listed any baby forms, 2nd or 3rd evolution stages. So these are the Pokemon that's going to be spawning a lot more in Pokemon Go on the 23rd for this water festival. So you have a chance to find shiny Squirtle, shiny Psyduck, shiny Seal, shiny Shelder, shiny Krabby, shiny Horsey, shiny Poliwag, shiny Magikarp, shiny Lapras, shiny Ammonite, shiny Kabuto, shiny Totodile, shiny Marrow, shiny Wobbuffet, shiny Mudkip, shiny Lotad, shiny Wingull, shiny Wailmer, shiny Feebas, shiny Clamperl, shiny Carvanha, and finally shiny Barboach. Now, most of these Pokemon I already have in its shiny form. The top 3 I actually have, except for shiny Seal. The second row I have, except for shiny Horsey. The next stage I have all 3 of these shinies. I have these shinies except shiny Kabuto. I have all these shinies except shiny Marrow or shiny Azumarill or Azurill. I have these next shinies. I have the rest of these shinies except Barboach because it's new, Carvanha because it's new, and Phoebus. I do not have shiny Phoebus. So I do have shiny Clamperl though. Now, with that being said, we're gonna get into the parting words. Alright, now, so for the parting words, this year's Water Festival is a great opportunity to catch some new shinies and walk the, well, you see it. And I want to get demonetized, so out of your 100% IV Magikarp, there's also a fine selection of Pokemon that are useful for PvP. Barboach and Wooper jump to mind, plus a good opportunity to switch gears with new raids. So, also remember, I said I was going to go to Pokemon Go Hub to tell you more about the global unlock challenge, or the ultra bonus unlock. I keep forgetting the name, but anyway, ultra bonus unlock. I'm not gonna actually get into that, as you can already saw from when I put up on the screen that I wasn't going to, or I changed my mind, whatever it is. Anyhow, so now we're gonna talk about the next and final thing before I wrap this video up, and that's the new version 2 for Adventure Sync. So let's get into this. Alright trainers, just before I wrap this video up, we're going to talk about the new Adventure Sync version 2 that's being tested in Australia and New Zealand. Alright, so basically it says, trainers, it seems that a new version of Adventure Sync version 2 is being tested in Australia and New Zealand. A new Adventure Sync pop-up and a new Adventure Sync nearby setting toggle have been observed by players in both regions. So basically what this is basically like Pokemon that you don't have, the ones that's in black silhouette that's in the nearby. They'll actually notify you when a Pokemon that you don't have is nearby. So, alright, so according to the data mining efforts and research done in the past, the new Adventure Sync functionality should notify you if new Pokemon are appearing nearby. Early reports indicate that this only refers to Pokemon that you haven't caught before, the ones that appear as shadows in your nearby screen, just as I mentioned. Now we get into the rest of this. Now, unfortunately, players haven't reported actually receiving any notifications since they've enabled this setting, so it's likely a staged rollout. We'll keep you updated on the state of this feature, especially with Generation 5 release coming closer and closer, which will be sometime next month, or maybe the end of this month, who knows. Now, if this pop-up and setting appears for you, please let us know, especially if you're in Europe or Americas. So, basically guys, that's going to wrap this video up. So we have a lot going on. We have Gen 5, we have the new Adventure Sync, we have, you know, but remember, take that with a grain of salt, because with the new Adventure Sync, being that it's being tested, nobody's actually mentioned that this is what it actually does. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, we do have new Water Festival. We have the Global Unlock Challenge or Ultra Bonus Unlock Challenge, or you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, so we have a lot going on. We have also, we might be getting regionals that might be coming around, you know, globally. It's just a lot. And yeah, so this is actually a nice finish to this year, to the beginning of the school year, whatever it is. But yeah, this is a really nice finish. This is hype. So make sure you guys put a like, because each like means you're hyped. So make sure you smack a like on this video. Speaking of smacking a like on this video, that's gonna wrap this video up. Make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below, smack a like on this video, turn post notifications on so you can stay updated on my latest videos, and you'll be the first to get my videos when they're uploaded. Crush the notification bell so you can also stay updated on my latest videos. And as always, guys, peace and love. Stay humble, keep your head up, and remember to always, always be blessed. And I'm out. Peace.